Hello, today is day 16 of the 30-day challenge between me and Roger Grimes. We've been posting videos every day showing little workouts or little martial arts lessons, tips or something, along with little shorts just to help people get motivated and people get started with their new year. Hopefully it's been helping you out. If it has, let us know. I've gotten some positive comments, been liking seeing those, so keep that up. Anyways, I noticed that I'm getting a lot of interest in the June Bao Wushu forms. I did Gum Kuen and I did a little bit of book set and a little bit of Gum Kuen. So between those two is another form called Sifu Kuen, also known as the Eight Bridges form. So I'm going to go over that today. This form to me is great. It's one of my go-to workouts for rehabilitation. And the reason is in my previous marriage, my ex-wife had broken her neck in a car wreck and was put into rehab, but physical rehabilitation just wasn't working. So I told her to go see my instructor and work with him and see what he could do. And at the time, she was on a walker and went in with a walker and learned this form. And it was one of the most helpful things for recovery. And so ever since then, I use it for recovery and rehabilitation. Let's go straight into the form now. So like I said before, Jun Bao Wushu forms, they tend to start with a half salutation. And that's it. And that's just fist up by your ear, left hand in front of it. They do not touch in this instance. Right foot goes sideways. Step forward into a left forward cat stance. Push the palm and the fist out. Grab with tiger claws. Close. Step back, making an X in front of you. Step back again. Bring them to your hips. Okay. The first thing we want to learn is soft hand blocks. If you've learned kenpo, which this style is usually tightly associated with kenpo artists. Normally, if I find someone that studies Jun Bao Wushu, they also study kenpo. I've never found anyone that only studies wushu but doesn't kenpo. But I have found kenpo artists who don't study the Jun Bao side. But in the kenpo, first thing you learn is star blocks back in yellow belt. These are hard blocks. They're tight. This is tight. With this form, they're all soft hand blocks. In the style of kenpo I learned, you learn soft hand blocks somewhere around blue belt. This is going to be in the second form here. So it starts off with inward blocks, just 2 inward blocks. And then downward blocks or a downward pat, which is actually in my version of star blocks. And then a high block, and then an outward block. So let's do that just 3 times. And if you are someone who's injured, has a knee injury, or even if you got to do this on the walker, this is great because you can hold on with one hand, perform the technique, switch hands, all the way through this beginning, and it's not a problem to do even with an injury. Okay. 2. So it's inward, downward, upward, and then outward. One more time. 3. Inward, downward, upward, and then outward. After this outside block here, we're going to press down with another downward pat and do a spear hand with the palm up with the other hand. Do a double chicken wrist up, circling around, rock back on the heel. If you studied any Tai Chi, this will be a real familiar motion. And then you rock back into double palm heel to the ribs. All right, let's look at that much 3 times. 1. 2. And 3. All right, from here, we'll step back into horse stance, going down, up, back down. Actually, I've got to do this fast. If I don't do it fast, sometimes I just can't remember it. So let's look at it real quick. That's it. So it's from the palm heels, down, up, down, circle outward into extended outward blocks. Let's do that much of it 3 times. 1, 2. It's very hard not to wind up one of the other wushu forms because so many of them have similar hand motions. 2. And 3. All right, from here, I'm going to push down with the left hand this time. Step in, I'm going to do a ridge hand, low. Circle up like we did before. Left hand or left foot rocks this time. Back into those palm heels. From here, we're going to go ahead and grasp, pull back, outward block, and reverse punch. I'm going to slide down the arm as you shuffle in. Step back so I stay in frame here. Grab like you're grabbing a handful of hair. Step in, side horsepower punch. And that's where we're going to stop today. So I'll go over that again slowly. This is just the first little section of this form. Let's go ahead and look at that in its entirety. If you want to see the form in its entirety, you can look at today's short. I did this earlier playing in the snow on my lunch break at work. So go check that out if you haven't seen it yet. All right, 1. Let's open up. Soft hand blocks. Push down, spear hand, rock back, palm heels. Press down, pull up, down, out, and all the way around. Push down, step up, ridge hand, rock back, palm heels. Tiger claw, grasp, pull back, outward block, punch. Step in as you push forward with your graduated spear hand, grab, side horse power punch, grabbing, stepping all the way up into a side horse when you do that punch. And this punch should be head level. Think of drawing a bow, very similar motion. Okay, 2. All right, one more time. And 3. Awesome. All right, thank you for watching. I believe Roger did a leg workout today, so if you haven't watched that yet, go take a look at it. He's been doing some great strength building and some cardio workouts. I may actually steal one through these series. I've been thinking about it. Just what do you guys think? Should we do an instructor tries the other instructor's workout? Let me know in the comments. And if you'd like to see any more of these forms, let me know. We've done part of Ping Kuen, part of Ping Kuen, and part of book set. There's Gunji and Tiger and Crane left for the 5 forms to black belt. So would you rather see parts of the next 2 forms or more of the previous forms we've done? Anyways, let me know, and I'll see you in the next video. Thank you for watching.